good news regarding Trump's big, beautiful bill. The Senate Parliamentarian is cutting out some of the most disastrous provisions in this bill, and Senate Majority Leader John Thune is saying they are going to respect the cuts being made. This includes many of the cuts Republicans wanted to Medicaid. Those are being scrapped now. The Republicans wanted to block federal subsidies from going to qualified health care plans that covered abortions. Scrapped. The restrictions on Medicaid and the Children's Health Insurance Program for immigrants. Scrapped. The provision that would have required federal employees to contribute more to the retirement plan if they refused to become at-will employees. Scrapped. The provision that would have allowed states to conduct immigration enforcement. Scrapped. The provision aimed at trying to limit judges from issuing nationwide injunction orders. Gone. The Republicans had a provision that would have capped the funding to the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau and would have essentially ended the agency. Scrapped. These people even wanted to sell off millions of acres of our public land. She scrapped that too. They also wanted to automatically deem offshore oil and gas projects as compliant with the National Environmental Policy Act. Scrapped. This bill also had a provision that would have forced the Postal Service to sell all its electric vehicles. Scrapped. They wanted to repeal an EPA rule that limited the amount of air pollution allowed out of passenger vehicles and pollute our environment more. Scrapped. There was also a provision that would have allowed developers to fast-track environmental reviews and prevent a judicial review if they paid a fee. Scrapped. The Parliamentarian did allow the provision that prevents the regulation of AI for 10 years to remain in the bill. This is one of the provisions I found to be one of the worst and could have the most devastating effects going forward. There are several other provisions that were scrapped out of this, but those are the main ones, and the Parliamentarian cited violations of the bird rule for a lot of these, but this is an exhaustive list as of now. Republicans are scrambling with what to do now, as many of their key provisions have been scrapped by the Parliamentarian, and they're trying to figure out what to do to try and get this passed and save face. So let me know what you guys think about this. Comment, like, share, spread the word, and I'll see you back here for the 411.